Voice! Lock it! Tonight we rock!
What's up, guys? What's cracking? It's the Con-Man, and I'm in your house. And you guys already know the vibes. Anytime we slide on through, we're here to give you that work when it comes to this professional wrestling business. And guys, it's Wednesday, which means it's time for a little WCW. You guys know the vibes for the WCW Watch Along, and man, it's a great Wednesday. Anytime I get a chance to hang out with my man over here, producer of the show, today, on Wednesday, we're talking WCW, but every day he's the voice, Josh Joseph. What is up, man?
What is up, house? What is up, household? What is up, everybody out there? We've had a great day. We've had some great news in our circle of In Your House. And you know what, House? I just feel that the wave that we're producing is gonna take us to the championships, my friend. We're doing fantastic shit over here.
Yes, man. I am excited about the direction of In Your House. We are now running 6 shows a week. That is Sunday through Friday. Sunday, of course, the Sunday House Party, our flagship show. Then Monday night, late night, it's an after party, the Raw after party with Gonzo and OG Tony. And that new episode is now available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And then, of course, Tuesdays, the Window Liquors Monday Night Raw review show with voice Kevin Calloway and the young up-and-comer Bruzy. You guys can check that out. Once again, available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Wednesday, you guys know what we're doing. We're right here live, baby. WCW Watch Along. And, of course, the version that is exclusive to video, which comes on the second half, and then of course our podcast discussion, which we will shortly get into. Thursday, the blazing hot AEW Dynamite review show with myself, voice, and OG Tony. Friday, OG Tony once again hanging out with his seed. That's Chris Gonzo Gonzalez. SmackDown after party, and we're giving y'all that work every single day. Of course, watch-alongs, interviews, analysis, prediction shows, tournament breakdowns. We have a couple of tournaments to break down. A couple of tournaments. We do it all here In Your House, and we are proud to give you guys that work. So, of course, like I said, voice, we are going to do the WCW Watch Along on the second half of the episode. But on the first half, we got to have a conversation. And, you know, man, as excited as I am for everything that we are doing, you always hate to have these types of conversations as far as some of our wrestling legends. And we lost one. Dory Funk Jr. Passed away. One of the most respected technical wrestling and trainers in the history of professional wrestling. While his younger brother, Terry Funk, became known for his wild, hardcore style, Dory was celebrated for his discipline, technical mastery, and consistency over a career that spanned more than 6 decades. We recently lost him yesterday on the 4th at the age of 85. Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion from 1969 to 1973. Member, of course, of the legendary Funk family. Older brother of Terry Funk. The Funks remain the only brothers to have both held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Major star in Japan. He's done it all in wrestling voice. Yeah, we lost a legend.
Yeah, an actual Indiana native. He was born in Hammond, Indiana.
Wow. I didn't even know that. That's insane.
A great book to go out there and get is the last one that he was a part of. It was in 2022. It was released, "The Last of the Great Breed: A True Story, True Stories from a Career in Pro Wrestling." Go check that out. The Funks. There's more than one wrestling family in wrestling.
Oh, yes, sir.
And the Funks
sir.
were one of them. You gotta love what a good funk you can do for you. I always liked the promotions when Terry Funk would be in them having a story going, and you'd hear the commentators like if the younger guys were whooping on Terry for a couple weeks. I believe the Raven storyline with Terry Funk, this was set in, but the announcer said Joey Styles, oh, if he keeps pushing him to this limit, he's gonna call his brother Dory Funk Jr. and you're gonna be in trouble. And it was always like a use. They used his name to create that element in which, you always had to worry about a Funk. You always had to worry about a Funk, and you never knew where they were coming from. A big Texas family, a big wrestling family, man.
Oh, for sure.
Like whether you like their style of wrestling, whether you didn't, you have to respect the names that they built. The Funks were known as some of the toughest sons of bitches in the ring, and
absolutely.
It's life. It happens, especially when you get up there. You can only guarantee on paying your taxes and death. And it does suck that we lost a legend, but any ailments, all that stuff are long gone, and there's a big wrestling ring in the sky.
Absolutely. Also want to note that he's one of wrestling's greatest trainers. He helped train and mentor stars like Kurt Angle, Edge, Christian, the Hardy Boys, Mark Henry, Mickey James. He's a WWE Hall of Famer, NWA Hall of Famer, multiple other wrestling Hall of Fame inductions, recognizing his influence on the sport. He wasn't the loudest or the flashiest, but he was a wrestler's wrestler. Rest in peace to Dory Funk Jr. This episode of In Your House is dedicated to the memory of Dory Funk Jr.
Yeah. Rest easy.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally forgot he helped train Angle.
Yep.
Totally forgot. Like, his fingerprints are on some of our favorite wrestlers.
Exactly. That's why he matters.
Yeah.
That's why he matters. He's not only a legendary wrestler in his own right, but he is part of the DNA of many legendary wrestlers that we grew up. So, once again, rest in peace to that man. Absolute legend. And, no easy segue out of that. So I'm not even going to try. Just rest in peace. And thank you for all your contributions to the business. And we lost somebody else in the business, not in the same way, obviously, but we did recently hear, if any of you guys heard Pat McAfee's recent episode featuring Brock Lesnar, and I think we all kind of knew that it was kind of coming. We knew with Minnesota and then the way that he ended the match with Oba and everything, but he made it absolutely official on Pat McAfee's show that he is retired. He was incredibly thankful for all the opportunities given to him and, everything. It's just crazy, man, because Brock Lesnar, no matter what people think about him, he's one of those guys. Like, for me personally, it was like Kobe Bryant. You got a chance to see the beginning, everything in the middle, and the end. And it's like Brock Lesnar and the effect that he had on professional wrestling, the effect that he has on professional wrestling. I didn't expect Brock Lesnar's retirement to like affect me the way that it does, but it affects me because I'm like, man, Brock was always there. I can't say Brock was my favorite wrestler, but I can say that anytime Brock Lesnar showed up, the mood changed. Every time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
From the time I was a teenager to me as an adult man, every single time Brock Lesnar came out, the mood changed. There's nobody. He's one of the most unique athletes in the history of mankind.
Yeah, he really is.
He is a unique monster, a unique beast, and now we don't have that anymore. It's it just hit me like it hit me earlier, you know. And yeah, it was a teen, and I wasn't all then too.
Yeah, we were both teens when he started.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, like and the mood changed too but for different reasons. Like we watched Brock in every way, shape, or form grow up in this business with the camera on him. From the time he was in his early 20s to now. He's almost 50.
Yeah.
He has been doing this more than half his life when you add the collegiate aspect to it.
Yeah.
And
That's
the body of work. Like, this dude went from football, collegiate wrestling, football, to pro wrestling, to UFC, and dominated that. And then went back and was a draw in WWE. Had many moments. I mean, Brock Lesnar is a beast that we have never seen in voice, we may never see again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, though.
It's heavy, bro.
It is. But I don't think we'll ever not see it again. I think the guy that he tapped is a perfect representation of the next version of what Brock Lesnar represented. Michael DeVore Jr., I also remember looking into those magazines of wrestling back in the day at CVS, Val's, Hooks, whatever department store I was in, and seeing this guy, this Brock, out of OVW, and seeing the destruction he was doing, and just wishing, like, when is he going to be coming up? Brock Lesnar definitely was a unique individual. I remember when he showed up, I was mesmerized. Yeah. I was hypnotized by this big beast of a guy. Fighting's one. I would say right now I'm 65% sure we will see her do something.
Brock Lesnar's daughter? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I think there's a possibility we could see her do something for sure, especially with the way that women in today's generation wrestle. Like, I think at the end of the day, and I don't want to get too far into this, but I think at the end of the day, we might be looking at, Charlotte Flair and comparing Charlotte Flair's legacy to Rick. And like,
Yeah.
who had the better career? Was it Rick or was his daughter? I think there's a realisticness that these conversations can happen, but as far as Brock goes, man, I really like what Bruzy said here. He said Brock's aura is legitimacy, and that's one thing. And I watched the video that WWE put out, like his highlights and everything, and I watched it and I was like, man, one thing I will miss about Brock that I can't think of anybody else that's given it to that level right now. Like, honestly, not even Oba yet, but like with Brock, it was just unmitigated raw violence, not choreographed pretty violence, unmitigated raw, uncut violence. And Brock Lesnar gave that to you. If that's something that you liked, if you're a little bit less with the flip and the fly in and you just want to see a guy throw a guy around and just beat his ass, Brock Lesnar gave you that in spades.
Yeah, he did. I will say, I will miss. I have missed because he doesn't do it like he used to. But when he would throw a guy in the corner,
Yeah.
and when he would put his hands on the second ropes and charge his shoulder into him,
Oh yeah, yeah.
the way
I remember.
he used to like get his body extended and then shoot in, you don't see it like done like that anymore. It was very aggressive, very violent. Like what you said about him being unmitigated violence and just being coming out and doing that. That's exactly what he was. I mean, when you looked at the guy and you seen his physical physique and you were like, God damn. And then the F5 hits. I mean, he was literally taking a guy and throwing him like and then dropping him. Like, I'll never forget him versus Angle when he did that moonsault and landed on his fucking head.
Oh my god!
And we all thought he broke his neck. And the big dumb ape he just
kept going.
Fucking goes. But he was going up against a guy who did the exact same thing to obtain a gold medal for his country.
Yep.
So what I love from the beginning of Brock's story, once he was catching on and they boosted him to the top and started giving him legitimate storylines, to what we've seen at SummerSlam. You may think he's a meathead. You may think he may not be the perfect mold for a wrestler mindset. But Brock tells beautiful stories in there. And he told with Oba, like it, hate it, whatever your view is on that match, for me, like I said on our coverage of SummerSlam, I took myself and I made myself that fan again for this SummerSlam because I knew we were getting Brock's last match.
And I know you're a huge Brock guy.
I love Brock Lesnar. I do not give a shit about anything that anybody has to say about him. He's one of my last guys that I could look at and be like, I'm a fan of what emotion he invoked out of me, what he did in a ring, how many times he destroyed people, how many times you thought that there was a possibility some guy might get over on him, and it was a 30-second match.
Yep.
Like, I like that. I'm going to miss his UFC video packages because honestly, if you go back and you watch some of those, that's the true Brock Lesnar. He wants to be out in the woods. He wants to be doing physical stuff, and he wants to be hunting. You give him those things, the dude is good. You don't even have to worry about. You don't even have to check in on him because he's doing good. So we lost a monster, but I'm extremely excited to see what the next monster is capable of and what stories he can produce. I think Oba's got a good, solid base around him.
He does.
I think if they don't, you have to make him that monster, and that piece to this monster in this day and age is Heyman. Heyman
Yeah.
directing, Heyman making sure that who he's attacking is the right person to attack.
Yep. Yep. I like the idea of that, but Brock Lesnar, man, listen. There's so many people that are in the business, obviously higher up, the John Cena's of the world, the Roman Reigns of the world, the Paul Heymans of the world. They all, Triple H, they all understand who Brock is and what his character is supposed to be. And I think that one of the biggest things, thank God for Paul Heyman, because he understood what Brock Lesnar was, is, and ultimately became an ass kicker. I don't care. I fucking beat your ass, and I collect a check. And Brock Lesnar was one of the last guys that held that mentality. I'm not here to talk. I'm not here to do this and that. And honestly, as Brock's career went on, he did get a little funnier. He got a little funnier, but like he's one of the best businessmen in professional wrestling. Period. I don't care. He is one of the best businessmen in profession. You can call him a meathead. You can say this or that, but he knows when to collect the check. He knows when the money is there for the match. He knows when to put his shoulders to the mat. He knows who to put his shoulders on the mat for. He knows when the payout is right. This is one of the smartest businessmen in professional wrestling. He's a badass. He's an ass kicker. He's Brock fucking Lesnar, and I thank him for every fucking thing he's done in his career, because this dude made me feel something that nobody else I think is going to make me feel for a long time, and that's anytime this son of a bitch comes out, it's going to be unmitigated fucking violence. Somebody's going to get hurt. The mood is about to change, and Brock Lesnar is a unique, one-of-a-kind, badass motherfucker that will kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% on all of that. I second every last bit of it. And yeah, I mean, there's not many there. Well, as it stands right now, I don't hear someone's theme song hit and go, well,
oh shit.
Whatever I thought was going to happen in this match, I might as well just watch, because Brock's going to do what Brock's going to do.
Bro, anytime that shit hits, even when I'm expecting it, even when I'm expecting it, you hear the
yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, it's about to go down.
And
somebody is gonna get hurt.
and Michael, we all seen this when Kofi was there and that music hit. We were all in agreement in the universe of WWE going, fuck.
Yeah, yep. Bro, I don't know if there's ever been a time where I've heard that theme hit and it didn't invoke some sort of emotion out of me. Yeah. Either it was, oh my god, it's Brock Lesnar, or fuck, it's Brock Lesnar. There's nobody that's gonna make me feel like that. Brock Lesnar's one of a kind. He's one of a fucking kind.
You hear his shit in the Rumble when you weren't expecting him to be there.
Oh, and everything's thrown out the window. Everything you thought was right is left. Everything up is down, because the ass kicker Brock Lesnar is here, and it's Brock Lesnar, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we thought we had it in Braun Strowman, but, well, Brock made sure that wasn't happening.
Man, remember when he punched that boy?
Dude.
Woo! He gave him a receipt.
And like, slow down.
Yeah, he said, listen, man. I mean, the time he broke Shawn Michaels' arm, I remember that in the Kimura lock. That was disgusting. He ended the Undertaker streak. I still can't believe that happened to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, the legendary feud with him and Roman Reigns. He put over Eddie Guerrero. The dude. He's one of the greatest businessmen in professional wrestling, man. So, like, once again, you deserve every single thing that you have. Go and be by yourself in the woods, doing whatever it is you do, hunting and this and that. You just enjoy it, bro, because you deserve it. You entertain me thoroughly for a great amount of my life. And I guess I'll leave it at this. Which version of Lesnar do you think was the most menacing and destructive and maybe the better version? The wild-eyed, black trunk, big shoulders, coming out the next big thing? Or the Jack Link's trunks, long hair, beard, big fucking sword tattoo, fresh off the UFC run, badassery that was Brock Lesnar. Those are two different animals, man.
Two different animals with the
same beast.
With the same goal. They both had something to prove.
Yeah.
Brock, when he had the trunks, was trying to prove that the UFC wasn't just him going away from the WWE. It was him going out and trying to make a statement, and then coming back and showing he can come back to the land that he dominated.
Yep.
And then that clean cut Brock was
cut, wild-eyed.
He was there to make a statement and to let you know who Brock Lesnar was. I'm gonna have to go with clean cut Brock.
Ooh, okay.
Because there's so many times I remember just seeing him have that fucking crazy smile on his face.
Oh, that was a sick son of a bitch.
Blood coming down his face and just ready to go out. And I mean, Suplex City. That's
Suplex City, bitch.
Dude, like the dude he was incredible.
A moment maker.
And he was new. You know what I mean? Like he was a newer sight to see at that time.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say clean cut Brock coming in there, little black trunks, little logo on the ass,
yeah,
just
man.
Demolishing motherfuckers.
Jumping on that second rope, then the fireworks go off, and they did it so right with him, dude. They did it so right with him. There's a lot of we've talked about guys like his size, and I don't want to get too much into this, but I even watched the Dark Side of the Ring Renegade episode, the one that just dropped, and that just proves my point. A guy that size, Mike Awesome, a guy that size could easily get misbooked and screwed up. Yeah. They did it right with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, you almost had to.
Yeah. All right, man. All right. This has already been a great episode, but we do have to get to the WCW Watch Along, and we're about to take our break. But before we do, Voice, I'm going to hand it off to you for a second. What are we watching? What are we discussing for the WCW Watch Along this week for the debuting U.S. title series?
All right, so we're going to kick off the WCW U.S. Championship series by one of my favorite United States Championship matches. Okay. Now, fans, if you've been following us for a long time, you know one of these names I cannot stand. He hurt Bret Hart, and when you hurt Bret Hart, you hurt me. And that I still have a receipt coming your way, Bill Goldberg. But we're going back in time, and we're watching one of my favorites, Raven versus Bill Goldberg for the United States Championship. This is a great match. This to me, this match proved Raven in WCW, and it was one of Bill's longer matches at the time. So I enjoy those too. So fans, that's what we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching it over, I think, YouTube's got it.
Is it the WCW Vault?
Well, I can go to that one. That one's a minute less than the one I sent you.
I want to do whichever one is longer. Which one is the one you got?
The one I sent you is the legendary Goldberg.
Oh, okay. This one right here. Gotcha.
Yeah.
9:31. Got it. Okay, so that is Goldberg versus Raven for the WCW US title, the 20th of April in 1998, and that is the legendary Goldberg who posted this 4 years ago, Voice.
Yes, it is. We'll watch it on the old legendary Goldberg. Whatever. I don't even know why you would make that your YouTube name. Oh,
Somebody loves him.
we got Dirty Dick chiming in.
Dirty
He hasn't
Dick!
chimed in a while, so let's hit him up.
He said, "Oh man, this match pissed me off so bad. Raven got screwed and Goldberg didn't need the win at all. Complete BS." Quote the Raven. Nevermore. Man, I love Dirty Dick so much.
Yeah.
Great to see him
You gotta
back
love him.
in the chat and hanging out with us, man. But listen, all right, we're going to get to some more of these comments. But first, we got to get our break out of the way. So we're going to do that. We're going to take our break, pay some bills. After that, we're going to hit the chat and we're going to talk some WCW.
Hello, everyone. It's the Pope Elijah Burke, founder and president of the Love Alive charity. I wanted to take this brief moment to share with you my charity's continued humanitarian efforts to positively impact the impoverished communities in and around the greater Jacksonville area. This cannot be possible without your support. If you'd be so kind, please take a moment to visit our website, love-alive.org, to learn more about the charity and its mission. Also, feel free to donate to our 501c3 organization that operates off of the donation of the public, which is you. Whether that be by website or via Cash App, $1 help makes a difference in the lives of others as we continue to positively influence many people by being the change that we wish to see in the world.
Hey guys, it's the executive producer of the In Your House podcast, Alakan the Con Man House, here to tell you on this commercial break to like and subscribe to In Your House on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook at the In Your House Wrestling Podcast. Subscribe on Twitch at Team IYH. And remember to follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And leave a review and 5-star rating. We thank you for your continued support. It all helps for us to stay charted and continue to give you that work. Hey guys, welcome back to In Your House. And now we are in the full swing of things for the WCW Watch Along the U.S. Championship Series. And man, I've got to tell you, the U.S. title, especially watching it on at the time that I watched it on WCW, which of course we know the U.S. title later came to WWE, but we're talking the WCW U.S. title, and that title was on a lot of guys that we loved watching growing up. Voice.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, famously, the only title I have in my studio is the United States title out of WCW, and
Yes.
it has me and my cousins growing up, our favorite United States champions, all autographed on it and everything.
Yeah.
Raven is definitely one I still need to get, and things like that. But this title to me was this was the workhorse title. This was the one where we got to see some of our favorites hold it and really make a name for themselves. Raven never went up into the main event after holding it, but guys like Diamond Dallas Page, even Goldberg himself, once holding this title, it's almost like the IC title back in the day. You knew it was just right around the corner.
Yep.
They were just one Mania away from getting that world title opportunity. So I think that's why I really love this title, because it really brought out a lot of the best to come out and work. I mean, the United States titles, how I learned to respect Chris Benoit. It was how I found the mid-card guys to be sometimes the more entertaining. That second hour of Nitro usually was, it usually followed well right after that first hour.
Yeah. Sting was a great U.S. champion. Ric Flair, another great WCW U.S. champion. Bret Hart was a 4-time WCW U.S. champion.
Yep.
Like you hit on names like DDP and Goldberg. Booker T won the championship in WCW's final months. So it's a title that meant a lot, especially when guys like Eddie Guerrero were, with him being one of the best pure wrestlers in the company at the time when he held it. And man, it's an important title in the history of professional wrestling. So that's why I am glad that at least the history of that title is still being presented. It's on the WWE level. It's not the WCW U.S. title, but at least the history, the historics of the title is still being carried to this day because it is a historic title that introduced us to some of what we would know to be the next up-and-coming talent from the late 90s that jumped into stardom in the 2000s.
100%. 100% on that. And this is like their first footprint in the sand. When you become the United States champion in WCW, you were highlighted. You at least had that second hour in which you knew you were going to get some TV time and a decent enough match because the roster at that time, the talent that was around the United States title was just name after name after name after name. Yeah. And a lot of those names, I mean, hell, Jericho, like even going into like some of those matches where like when they would throw in like Psychosis and those guys going up and getting a title shot, they didn't get the win, but you got to see them work in a title match. I love this title. I love Raven, one of my absolute all-time favorite wrestlers. I've had the pleasure of interviewing him. I've also had the pleasure of making that mind stop what he was doing and ask me again I stopped him. And we just found out through one of our great co-hosts, OG Tony, that the Raven documentary is now on Tubi and it is free. So I watched it today. And
I'm going to check it out.
The reason I waited till it was free because I don't support a lot of the people around Raven. Yeah. I followed the stories and things like that. I have my own personal things on that. But the documentary itself, if you are a fan of Raven, even if you were a fan of ECW, this is really a great documentary to watch. It's my favorite wrestling one as of today, right now. Yeah. It replaced Beyond the Mat, things like that. Because the story is so beautiful. Yeah. It's so like, if you've ever wanted to hear somebody who maybe has been misunderstood because of the way they come off, and you want to hear how they perceive themselves and then the journey they go through, I highly recommend this one. Raven is a brilliant mind. If you don't know much about him, you're gonna find out a lot about him. If you know a lot about him, you might find out some new things that you didn't know about him. And I thought this was brilliantly done, and it really made my love of Raven like jump up even higher.
Hell yeah! I mean, I was always a Raven guy growing up, man. I guess. You know what's so weird? And you have, our buddy Michael DeVore saying I was a TV title guy. I know I'm a little weird. Bro, I was a European title guy, so it's okay. Yeah. It's okay, brother. I was a cruiserweight title guy. I was a lightweight title guy when they tried to combat the Cruiserweight Championship in the WWF. It wasn't as good. It was good, but it wasn't as good as the WCW Cruiserweight Division because the WCW Cruiserweight Division was iconic. But my point is, man, it's not weird with that title or anything like that. I don't think that it is, but Raven was always that guy, and like when it was like, I think at that time I didn't realize the level of wrestling fan that I was at that age, because I didn't realize that I was so like, oh, Hollywood Hogan, oh, Scott Hall, oh, Kevin Nash. Like, I was even kind of like, Goldberg, DDP. Not that I didn't love those guys. I was even a little bit like, Sting. Like, because that was the the main event. They were doing their thing or whatever. But then you had like the Eddie Guerreros and the Booker T's and the Chris Jerichos and the Dean Malenkos, just over there doing their thing. And it's like a completely different universe than this dog and pony show over here. Over here is just straight wrestling. It was so different parallels in WCW at that time where it was like, oh, here's all the crazy fucking Jerry Springer fuckery with the NWO trying to take over WCW, and then here's this pure fucking wrestling beautifulness of Chris Benoit going up against fucking Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, that's why I love WCW. There was such a mixture in
Big
which...
mix.
If you loved main event wrestling, hour 3 was for you, buddy. Yep. Hour 3 and the first 10 minutes. Those were your golden minutes. The rest of the time was nerds like us. Nerds like you, Michael, who were out there loving the TV title. Fucking love the TV title, man.
Yeah,
just love it, man. Because that's the thing. Through these titles, we find a collective of weirdos, of guys who are just trying to make it. Raven, for example, every place he went, he had a flock of goons that did his bidding, and then Raven would just come out. Like, watch this fucking doc, because when Perry Saturn starts talking about the whole idea behind Raven and all the different groups he's in, he's like, dude, the dude would just get a bunch of people who would do things for him, and then he would take the pin. And then they show when fucking Perry Saturn beat the shit out of a dude, and then Raven just sat on him for the 1, 2, 3, and that was the end of it. But the whole thing with it is like you're saying, we had so many guys that were shoved down our throats through the main event that when Raven came around, it was different.
Yep,
and
he was different.
You can credit DDP. It's talked about in the doc, but you can credit him to making sure Raven went this direction, because you go from he was Scotty the Body,
Scotty the Body,
Johnny Polo, Scotty Flamingo, things like that, and those were all things that he was using to try to get in he was playing by the rules of the business at the time. And like you hear all this stuff with him and Vince, him and Shane McMahon, all these things. But at the end of the day, everybody else changed around Raven no matter where he went. Raven never changed. Raven stayed the same asshole, genius, asshole. Like, and if you watch this doc, you'll understand why I said that. But like I always loved him because I loved the different. He was different. His flock was different. Stevie Richards as a lackey was different. The idea to abduct a man's child to goat him into a championship match, different. Like there, and the one thing that I hate is that there's a chance that we won't get Raven in the Wrestling Hall of Fame while he's here. He doesn't give a shit about it, but he does because he's an egomaniac. But it's sad that a lot of the stuff that he's known for and having a huge hand in was stolen, like the crucifixion thing. That he did the Sandman. What did WWE do a few weeks right after that?
The whole thing with Austin.
They crucified Austin. That was purely ECW, fucking Raven, and Sandman thinking. They stole that idea. He doesn't get credit for it, but they legitimately stole that idea. The pregnancy angle. There was a pregnancy angle right after that on, I believe, WCW. So what I'm saying is like, the dude deserves his credit. He deserves that ring. He deserves to be recognized while he's still here and while he can still fathom what it is.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things going on with Raven, body-wise and mental-wise, that his wife she's doing the best she can. You'll see that in the doc. His friends, RVD's got him and doing all the things that RVD was doing to get his brain checked. So I hope that for him. I hope WWE as a whole actually sits back and goes, yeah, he did have something. He did a lot. I mean, even as Johnny Polo, he did a lot. He sat there right next to Vince. Vince, he was only 20 years old, and Vince was making him a producer on shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And here's the thing, man. Like, Raven really knows his shit. Like, I know he's not the most personable guy, but he's somebody who made you care.
Yeah.
He found ways to make you care. And I think that that's important in wrestling. And I would love for him to take his place in the Hall of Fame, while he's above ground, So I don't know. I'm here for it. Raven has given me so many memorable moments, and I've always loved the character. The Flock is a stable. Loved it. And just the uniqueness that he brought to wrestling.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. Michael, you are a part of us, man. So stick around with us because you get it. You understand.
You totally get it.
Yeah, you totally get it. Theodore, we have those discussions on our other 5 shows. This one's pretty much dedicated to WCW and WCW talk. But
we have so many other shows. And
if you hit us up on those, we will have this discussion. I swear to you, Theodore.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. All right, man. So let's jump into this match. Once again, this is Goldberg versus Raven for the WCW United States Championship, the 20th of April, 1998. The legendary Goldberg is the YouTube channel voice. Are you ready, brother?
Oh, I'm ready. I didn't even realize this was a 420 episode, so look at that.
Hey, there we go. All right, let's get it. All right, and we're going to hit this in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Raven got the belt.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
You better get your little buddies to knock on the fucking door so you know to come the fuck out.
1998, dude. Look at this.
Yeah. Bunch of fucking nerds.
Here's the thing, bro. Goldberg was over as fuck.
Yeah, Goldberg was the LA Knight.
It doesn't matter what
without the streak.
Man, so true. No, you're right. He was the LA Knight. It doesn't matter what we think about him. It doesn't matter what the presentation. Almost every fucking sign is Goldberg, dude. Do you see that? Like, He was over. He was over.
Oh, he was completely over. Fighting's won. I've heard that from many Raven fans, and I completely understand where you're at with that. Me as his, just being the fan I was of his in ECW, I was just happy he was on television. I mean, to be quite honest with you,
I enjoyed seeing him in WCW. I might be in the minority, but I liked it. I liked his work.
And there's a lot of people who did, but I find those people who were the ones who didn't see him in ECW and seen what he could do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
ECW was that was a different beast.
Oh yeah.
So he's at 74 right now.
Is it 74-0 at this point?
I think so. This would make 75.
I'm pretty sure I watched this match live when I was a kid.
Oh, I did.
I'm pretty sure I did. Because I remember I was still a Raven guy, but I was also a Goldberg guy. I was a kid.
I never followed that cult.
I was in there, bro. I didn't have any shirts or anything like that, but I liked
Dude,
I liked the whole thing.
My stepdad was all about Goldberg.
Really?
His name was Bill, too. So he
was so he was all about that, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever. I hate Bill Goldberg. I've stood on that since a kid. I'm standing at it at 43. Fuck
there
you, Bill
go.
Goldberg. See, look at that extension. I love that shoulder extension. What I was talking about with
Yeah,
Lesnar.
yeah. See, I remember this match now because I remember being like, "Holy shit, Raven's giving him a run for his money."
Yup. Dude, I remember having an argument with my cousin, and I was like, Raven's gonna fucking win this. He's gonna end the streak. And he was like, absolutely not.
He was
It's
like,
not gonna happen.
He's like, "Hey, no way." But that's a great, bro. It's a great conversation to even have, and that speaks to where Raven was at. That even at that time, there might have been a thought that he could have ended the streak.
Oh, yeah. I was a believer. All my friends and everybody else was not.
Look, he had to make him wrestle a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, but he got to the rope. Look at that. All right, Raven. He's like, "Nah, bro, you're going to do a little work tonight."
And this was before a match of Bills lasted more than
Oh,
2
shit,
minutes.
that kick.
Yeah, that.
Ugh. He needs to, man, he was loose with his feet for sure.
And I don't care what his fans say, but at this time, when you would read interviews with Bill Goldberg, he would say directly he was not a fan of wrestling. He knew nothing about wrestling and did not respect the ones that came before him. That's why I hate Bill Goldberg.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think, no, he still used the weapon. Oh my God.
This is WCW and Ravens in the match. It's a Ravens rules match.
Ravens rules match. That's true. Yep. Every match Ravens in is Ravens rules match. That is correct.
All right, fans, here it is. That chair drop toe hold that Raven does, Goldberg busts his mouth open with that. I, as a child, marked so hard for that.
He's so stupid.
He's
dumb as hell.
Dude. Yeah.
Listen to the electricity in the crowd.
Oh, yeah, these nerds fucking love this douche.
Raven was giving him some work, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Well, I believe in chatter on the internet at this time. Raven said he was going to make Goldberg work.
Hell yeah.
Because no one else had up until Raven.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, the spear. Oh! And here comes the flock. Oh, they fucked the catch. Oh, he still threw his ass out, though.
Oh, fucking Billy Kidman.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, got his ass speared. Uh-oh, he's up. Nope.
The wall.
Goldberg about to get him up.
Oh, he's going to jackhammer this big dummy.
Oh, we got him.
Yeah. Fightins, you are 120,000,000% right on that one.
What did he say?
He said, Raven trying to carry the match. Goldberg couldn't think past 2 minutes in the match. That's 100% right. And this was funny, too.
Goldberg
Look
would
what
have
the fans
against
are
a
doing.
fucking work, and they throw him back in the ring. Holy shit!
Yep.
WCW wild as fuck. Uh-oh. And you speared. Oh, my God.
Yes, Theodore, we cannot show the match on screen.
Oh, we cannot. No.
There's
we can't do
copyrights,
that,
and WWE loves to take guys like us to court.
Oh,
So,
man. We'll get a cease and desist so
Yeah.
fast. Oh my God, jackhammer. Right on the stop sign, and now we have a new WCW United States Champion. And I do believe this was Bill Goldberg's first time touching gold.
Yeah, it was. Look at that tongue. He fucking bit it so hard when he fucking got that drop toe hold onto that chair.
Idiot.
Still, yeah.
Dumb
He's
as
a
hell.
fucking dummy. I can't stand this bald dummy. Look at him.
You talk about it. You talk about a meathead. I don't want to hear anybody fucking talk about Brock Lesnar being a meathead when Bill Goldberg's in the room.
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus Christ.
He's something.
Meathead. Like,
yes, the stop
like
sign it is one of the best weapons ever used.
Oh, I fucking love the stop sign.
And
any match I'm in WWE 2K26, fucking WCW versus NWO Revenge, WCW versus NWO World Tour, WWF No Mercy, you better believe I had to stop sign out that motherfucker.
Yeah. I got in my backyard wrestling, I got cracked with one on the side.
Did you really?
The edges. Oh yeah, it split me wide open.
Oh,
and then I got up on a 12-foot balcony and jumped and put someone through a table. It was my tribute to Raven's character. I had a Raven character.
Bro, one time when me and my friends were young, it was the last day of school, and we were putting on a show on the last day of school. I did a fucking swanton bomb off of bleachers through a table.
Yeah. You got it. When we were that young, dude, throw your body through whatever you can.
Just did whatever, bro.
Just do it. If you're out there and you're listening to us, don't listen to your parents. Listen to us. Go out there.
Try it at home, kids.
Yeah. Don't listen to that shit. Try it at home, because that's how you get Sami Zayn's. That's how you get all those guys. Amazing Red. You go back and look up those names. Well, you know Sami Zayn, but Amazing Red, one of the best to ever fucking lace them up. But not a huge career. Did not have a huge career.
Oh, his career in TNA though, he did a little bit there. I mean, it's not crazy, but it. Listen, man. We need wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? We need wrestlers. So go out there and try some things. have some fun. Michael DeVore, let me know what you guys got going on Saturday. What show we got going on? But listen here, Voice. This was another great episode here of In Your House, of the WCW Watch Along series, the debut of the U.S. Championship series. And we're going to keep marching on, bro. But we're going to wrap this thing up because it's almost time for Dynamite. We got another great show to do tomorrow. Part of our 6-show catalog that we give you guys. That's the AEW Dynamite review show with myself and Voice and OG Tony. But, Voice, I'll let you do it because you do it a little bit better than me. You put all the shows out there. I'm going to give you that chance. Where can they catch you in everything you're doing?
All right, fans. So if you enjoyed this, why don't you stop in next Wednesday when we do it again at 6 p.m. where me and House we talk. That's right, WCW. We're going back in time. Look, fans, we have the U.S. title series going. We have just regular matches. You never know. We might even watch another Nitro one day. So you never know what we're going to do here at WCW Watch Along. But I'm going to tell you this. Here at In Your House, we always have something planned for WCW Wednesdays at 6 p.m. with me and House. Outside of that, House said it. We got an AEW Dynamite. Yeah. It's a great time. It's a fun time. It's an OG Tony House and Voice time where we talk AEW Dynamite. We go and watch it on Wednesday night, and then we gather all our thoughts and come and talk to you guys, the household, on Thursday at 6 p.m. where you can join us and you can tell us what you're thinking about AEW and the Dynamite saga that's been going on. It's been ramping up, and Dynamite and Collision have been knocking it out of the park lately.
Oh, Collision's been so good. I'm excited for this Mexico show tonight.
This Mexico show's popping off. They're starting the tournament.
The Continental Cup. A randomized 16-man tournament to become the yes. And while I'll stay there real quick and then let you finish up. Tomorrow on that episode of the AEW Dynamite review show, not only will we recap Dynamite, but we are going to start the Continental Cup bracket breakdown between myself, Voice, and OG Tony. Tomorrow's episode I'm really excited for because I love bracket-based tournament style competition, and this is a surprise randomized tournament. I'm super excited for this tournament.
Yes, and it's very Collision heavy. So the first round
Collision,
They're going to be having a lot of that on Collision, but they will have some matches on Dynamite, and
They're
we
doing
will
a great
cover it.
job.
So come and hang out with us at 6 p.m. for the Dynamite show. Tuesday. That's a fun show, too. It's the Raw Review Show with me, Kevin Calloway, and Bruzy, the newest IYH member, where we talk Monday Night Raw. We go and we pick one topic each, and we bring it to you guys, and we let you guys break us down, break that down, or give us what you want to talk about. And we usually oblige over there. You gotta be quick. We're trying to keep it like it used to be, where it was just a well-oiled machine. We came in, gave you our topics, and we had a great time. It's getting right back to that, courtesy of Bruzy and Kevin Calloway. So come join us at 6:15 on Tuesday when we go live and we talk Monday Night Raw.
Yes, we have got a full catalog of shows for you guys to watch, to listen to on YouTube, on Facebook, everywhere that you guys check it out. And man, I got to tell you, the work is great. I'm super excited about what we have going on for this tournament coming up. And then this Sunday, this Sunday we will have a guest. We just had Juwan Thomas, the Naptown Nightmare, a couple of weeks ago. Now we're bringing a returning guest. We're bringing Pluggo back. Pluggo, just off the tips of SummerSlam, he was there doing some great work, doing some media. He was in the press box and talked to many superstars. He's going to come on the show, and we're excited to have Pluggo back here at In Your House Voice.
Yeah, Pluggo's a fun guy. I've been following him before I was even teamed up with In Your House, and I love Pluggo. I think he's doing exactly what we want to be doing, and you got to love a guy who has no problem stopping at an expo and saying hello and trying to get his bearings with In Your House. I don't know why you would do that out of all the people you could have picked, but In Your House is a great place to stop in. If you ever see us at a convention or expo, come hit up our table and see what we're doing. We're going to try to ramp that idea up even more. I could see us hitting a few more conventions in the next year.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. That is a strong possibility. And, yeah, we're looking to do a lot of different things. Shout out to OG Tony out there in the chat. But we are going to wrap this thing up. But before we get out of here, make sure that you protect your online privacy with our friends at NordVPN. Head over to www.inyourhouse.com/NordVPN to unlock our exclusive offer of up to 66% off a 2-year plan plus 3 extra months free, whether you're streaming wrestling from around the world, gaming, or just browsing safely. NordVPN has you covered. Support the show and secure your connection today at www.inyourhouse.com/NordVPN. That's www.inyourhouse.com/NordVPN. And head on over to www.inyourhouse.com and check out all of our blogs, our vlogs, our upcoming events. You can catch our shows there on the homepage. Also, upcoming August 30th, we will be doing the AEW All in London Watch Along with coverage from IYH's own, representing IYH UK. Nightwing will be there at All In to cover the show on behalf of In Your House. So, for The Voice, Josh, Joseph, and the whole team here at In Your House, I'm Malakan the Conman House, hitting y'all with that work and telling y'all to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to hop on this bandwagon, get on or get gone, because the household is still going mighty strong. You guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. We'll catch you tomorrow when we talk some AEW. Peace.
Yeah. In your house with Okan. Hey, Okan, in your house.